Alright, yo, what's going on, guys? I'm FlipArtz. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're here back on Fortnite looking at another set of challenges for this week, for week number 2 of Chapter 2, Season 7. And of course, at the top right of the screen there, if you guys are looking for other videos, and of course, the challenges from the previous week, they will be uploaded here on the channel, and of course, weekly as they are coming through for the weeks here for the whole season of Fortnite. But of course, like I mentioned here, we are looking for the challenges here for week number 2, and I've got them all done here for you guys. Hopefully this video will help you guys out. If you guys could do me a great favor, drop an early like here in the video. And if you guys didn't know, we are doing a battle pass giveaway. We're going to be giving away some battle passes for this season, and all you have to do is leave your epic ID down in the comments below along with the keyword Shadow Superman. That way I know that you guys were watching this video and that you guys have the keyword to enter this giveaway. So again, all you have to do is leave your epic ID down in the comments below, and then also leave the keyword Shadow Superman along with your comment down below, and you guys can be entered for this battle pass giveaway. But with that said, let's get into all 7 of your weekly challenges here for week number 2 of Chapter 2, Season 7. So starting off for our first challenge here, it's actually going to be a 5-stage part challenge. For the stage 1 of 5, it's going to be to search for chests at Corny Complex or Lazy Lake. And to complete this challenge, you need to search for 7 chests, so this is going to be pretty simple. Of course, if you want the easy way to do this, you guys can go into a team rumble, since the chests have a 100% spawn rate anywhere in the name location. So Corny Complex, Lazy Lake are the ones to go to. I don't really do it that way, but of course, if you want to make it easier again for yourself, you guys can hop into a team rumble match and get it completed that way. Now going into our second quest or challenge here for stage 2 of 5, it's going to be to get explosive damage to opponents or opponent structures. And to complete this challenge, you have to do a 500 points worth of damage to an opponent, opponents, or opponent structures. And now honestly, I found this one the easiest one to do, because all you really have to do is find yourself a UFO. There are a bunch scattered around the map that you guys can use, along with just fighting the aliens from them, the actual chimeras. Take them out of the UFO and then use it for yourself. But pretty much the UFOs are the easiest way to use explosive damage, because as you guys know, they do explosive damage. They shoot down these giant rays of explosives, and that's basically the easiest way. As you guys can see here in the gameplay, I got my hand on a UFO and found myself for the closest target, and then just started spamming out the explosive damage that it does. And it only does about 30 damage or so, but pretty much this challenge will be done pretty much in one instance when you guys are fighting anyone, because usually they are going to be trying to build a way so that you're not going to be damaging them, and as they are building their structures, you're going to be taking them down, taking it all the way out, and pretty much one fight should be about enough to get this challenge completed. And so now moving on to stage 3 of 5, it's going to be to collect spray cans from warehouses in Dirty Docks or garages in Pleasant Park. And to complete this challenge, you need to find 2 of these spray cans from the warehouses or garages in Dirty Docks or Pleasant Park. So obviously this one's pretty self-explanatory. You just have to go ahead and find the spray cans. There's a bunch of different locations you guys can find them in. However, here you're going to be able to see in the gameplay, I'm going to be here in Dirty Docks, and you're going to be able to find it in these 2 different locations. It's going to make it a lot easier to find as well, because you're going to have that blue kind of aura glowing around where it is. So obviously you're going to go up to that and you're going to be able to see it is a spray can, interact with it, and that's going to be your first one out of 2. Look for the second one, and that's going to be your second one out of 2, completing this challenge. Very simple to do, something that we've seen from previous seasons. And so now moving on to stage 4 of 5, almost completing them all here, it's going to be to destroy equipment at satellite stations. And to complete this challenge, you need to destroy 15 pieces of different equipment at a satellite station. So essentially a satellite station, what I like to call, is just an IO guard base, and typically some of the actual satellite station or these IO guard bases actually have NPCs there. So if you guys have been keeping up with all of the characters that are across the map or doing your challenges, you're going to know that you're going to be able to find some of these NPCs like Rick Sanchez, Rook, Maven, but some of them are empty. But basically the best way to actually destroy equipment very quickly, instead of needing to go and pickaxe them all, is by getting a UFO. As you guys can see here in the gameplay, pretty much everything here has to do with UFOs for the most part, but finding a UFO and then just blasting away at the satellite stations, these IO guard bases, just destroy all the buildings and everything, and probably within 4 to 5 shots, if you guys have done it right, you're going to destroy an entire building, which should give you guys pretty much every single destroyed equipment you need for this challenge. And then moving into the last stage 5 of 5 here, it's going to be to search for a graffiti covered wall at Hydro 16 or near Catty Corner. And of course, to complete this challenge, you just need to find one of these graffiti covered walls in either of these locations. Here you guys can see here in the gameplay, I decided to go over to Hydro 16, and it's kind of interesting because there's actually two kinds of like UFO graffiti covered wall type of things. There's one on the actual kind of like dam section, and there's one at the actual Hydro 16 kind of building here. As you guys can see in the gameplay, I don't think it actually matters which one you go to, but I'm gonna go to this one here that's closest to the water side here into this Hydro 16 building, and all you really have to do is walk up to it, interact with it, and that will complete this challenge. Now we actually have 2 more challenges to go, because as you guys know, every single week of challenges here, your weekly challenges are provided with 7 challenges. So we had 5 stages there to complete. That's 5 challenges right there. And we have another 2 challenges left here, and they actually have 2 stages part of them. So for the first stage 1 of 2, it's going to be to visit different name locations in a single match. And to complete this challenge, you have to visit 5 different name locations. And honestly, I can see that this would actually sound kind of intimidating, but this challenge is actually pretty simple to complete. And honestly, the only way that I really did this is I went and did it with a UFO. So as you guys can see here in the gameplay, I started off at Dirty Docks because there is a spawn location for a UFO there. I started there, which means I am starting off in visiting a name location. That's going to be 1 out of the 5. And then I went and made my way over to Retail Row. That makes it number 2. Went over to Catty Corner. That would be number 3. And then I would hook back around a little bit so I could go over to Lazy Lake, making that number 4. And there was just enough time within the circle that I could head over to Misty Meadows, making it number 5. Now there is something that you need to note about this challenge though, and you're going to see me actually checking here in the gameplay so that you guys can see it, that when you guys go over to different name locations, usually at the top left kind of tells you that, you know, you've completed this part of the challenge. You visited 1 out of 5, 2 out of 5, 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5, and of course 5 out of 5. But for this particular challenge, for some reason, it actually doesn't show that. And to make sure that you've actually visited that name location properly, when you guys are there, and hopefully you guys are going at least towards somewhere near the middle of that name location, you're going to want to go back and check your challenges, your quest lines, to make sure that it's actually counting towards the challenges. So here you guys can see that when I'm at Dirty Docks and I'm heading over to Retail Row, it doesn't pop up here, but I do go and check if it actually counted for Retail Row, and it does say that it's 2 out of 5. When I get to Catty Corner, I go and check, it says it's 3 out of 5. I go to Lazy Lake and make sure it says 4 out of 5, and then eventually when I get to Misty Meadows, you can see I actually level up here, which means I just completed the challenge. But you guys can also see here it says I've completed that challenge for 5 out of 5, so that one is complete. So again, you're going to want to go ahead and make sure that you're actually going at least somewhere within the middle of that particular name location that you're going to see that you're actually getting this challenge completed, and by checking your actual quest lines as well to see if it's counting towards the challenge. And so to end things off here, we have the last and final challenge here. Stage 2 of 2 is going to be to enter a UFO, simply to enter UFO, and you guys are going to get this challenge completed. And obviously, as you guys know, there are different parts of the map here that do have UFOs available, and there's actually some parts of the map that have hidden UFO locations as well, but that's going to be for a separate video. But if you guys want to make it easy, you guys can go over to the lumberyard there, which is basically where Durburger is as well. You guys can head over there, and there is going to be a location which is going to house a UFO. All you have to do is enter it one time, and instantly you guys are going to get this challenge completed. But there you guys have it. That is going to about wrap it up for today's video. And of course, if you guys didn't know, along with your weekly challenges, you also get weekly legendary quest lines as well, and that's going to be uploaded here on the channel. So if you guys didn't complete your ones from last week, they will be uploaded here on the channel. And right after this video, there will be a new video uploaded here on the channel for your legendary quests for week number 2 as well, to help you guys out with that video. And just before we end off this video officially, I do want to give you guys a quick reminder that if you guys haven't entered the Battle Pass giveaway for this Chapter 2 Season 7 Battle Pass, all you have to do again is down in the comments below, leave your epic ID and the keyword Shadow Superman. That way I know that you guys have entered the giveaway properly. Without that keyword, you guys are not going to be able to enter this giveaway. So again, use your epic ID down in the comments below, and just under that, leave the comment Shadow Superman. That way I know that you guys have entered this giveaway for the Battle Pass. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If I was able to help you guys out, or maybe you guys enjoyed it, or maybe even both, consider dropping a like, subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and turning on notifications by hitting the bell icon next to the subscribe button. That way you guys don't miss out when I upload a new video here to the channel. If you guys are interested, I've been streaming a lot over on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/FlipArtz live. The link will be in the description below. Go check it out. Thank you guys again for watching, and catch you on the flip side. Arts out.